You are about to embark on a culinary journey that will change your lives forever.
You will accomplish things in this kitchen you never knew were possible.
It's not gonna be easy, but I promise you, it will be worth it.
Just want a little salt.
Next up is Jennifer, a self-described chatterbox from Vernon, BC.
My strategy to get a white apron, I am going to talk my way into those judges' hearts and help them to realize that I am going to be Canada's next MasterChef. They are gonna love this pie. My cooking style and my personality are pretty much one and the same. Oh, snap! Just like me being loud and bold and sometimes a bit obnoxious, so is my food. It's go time!
Hi there.
Hi, gentlemen. I'm Jennifer.
So what is the dish you're preparing for us?
Blueberry, basil, and goat cheese pie. Not your grandmother's blueberry pie. I make the best pie crust recipe, hands down, because I think that if I served you anything less than that, it would be an absolute disrespectful move on my part.
You got 5 minutes to present us with your dish, okay?
I talk a lot when I'm nervous, can you tell? I have waited my whole life for this moment. You get one crack. This is a turning point in my life. I've been picked last in sports. I was a terrible athlete. Oh my gosh, we won't even go there.
You're running out of time. You gotta go.
I was never the popular kid in school. In fact, I got picked on a lot. So if anybody is watching this right now from where I grew up, lots changed. So going home, I have to tell you, is not an option, and I will fight to the death to make sure that I'm walking out of there with that white apron.
Jennifer, are you finished?
It's ready for your tasting. What I have for you is a blueberry basil and goat cheese pie top. It's kind of like the top of the muffin. It's always the best part.
What's your food dream, Jennifer?
I would love to have a food truck.
And you think this pie will get you there?
That pie is absolutely going to get me there because you want to know something about this pie? I've had people say they don't like blueberries. People that don't like pie in general tell me, wow, I would eat this pie again.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Tell me, Jennifer, I mean, this is not my grandmother's pie, right?
It's nobody's grandmother's pie. I don't want to stereotype myself as the pie girl.
Well,
I realized that people look at what I've made and that said, oh, you're the pie girl, huh?
just listen.
I know, I don't ever shut up.
There's definitely a lot going on there. I'm speechless.
I want to ask you what you think about this pie, because you think it's delicious, right?
So does everybody back there.
Smells good.
You should see how it tastes.
So Jennifer, you know, for me, the pie had some great layers, great complexity. The crust was light. The filling had some very fresh, bright flavors. I'm a yes.
Jennifer, not your grandmother's pie is not for me. That pie was lacking in texture. I wanted something that was a nice contrast to the rich, sort of bright flavors. It's a no.
Jennifer, the crust, nice and crispy. And I can taste that blueberry. Growing up in Scarborough, I love blueberry. I had some growing in my backyard. I'm just concerned about your listening skill. Can you promise me just one thing? Can you just keep quiet for 5 seconds so I can put an apron around your neck?
Oh my gosh. Alvin, you're getting a full body hug.
Oh, I'm looking well at that too.
I've got a crew that I am willing to listen and become Canada's next MasterChef.
Perfect. I love cooking. I'm passionate about it. It is part of my personality. It's part of me. I have parties a lot of the time. I'm used to cooking for anywhere between 30 and 50 people. So I'm good at it. I really am. If I don't come out of there with a white apron, there's something wrong. Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Debbie.
What are you making?
I am making crab cakes with spicy mustard sauce and mango curry sauce.
The way she handles that knife. You have some great energy.
Don't let this beauty fool you here. I'm 54 years old, but hey, let me tell you, I could run with the rest of them out there.
Debbie, what is your food dream?
My cousin would like to build a little inn, and she would like me to be the chef. I want another career when I finish teaching. And I'm hoping today that you'll love my crab cake so much that you'll give me that white apron. And I'm telling you right now, you'll never eat crab cakes this good.
Debbie, are you a competitive person?
I'm good enough to be here. I want to win. I'm telling you, I want to win.
All right, time's up. Debbie, so you got the yellow sauce, you got the white sauce. What's the difference?
The mango curry one is more, it's sweeter, but I like the mustard one too. I like something that's a little spicy.
Is it as good as you say it is?
Shaking.
Watching you move around the kitchen there, cooking was a joy.
Oh, thank you.
Now it's just down to the taste. It has a good crunch to it. It's interesting flavors. Thank you.
Oh.
You hear that?
Yep,
Wow, crispy. You know your food, don't you?
I do. I didn't get to be this size without eating it.
This doesn't usually happen, but I'm kind of lost for words. This is,
Bad or good?
Debbie, you promised me a crab cake that was tasty. You said the sauce was gonna be spicy and sweet. You promised me that. And you delivered. Yes.
Thank you.
I'd be an absolute idiot to say no to you.
Oh my God. Thank you, thank you.
The crust was light, some very fresh, bright flavors. Absolute yes.
Okay.
That was absolutely delicious. All that's really left to do is to ask you to come up here and get an apron. Come on up here, Debbie. Try this on for size.
God, I can't
There we
believe
go.
this. Thank you so much. Oh.
Incredible.
She's great. She's great.
I'm gonna have a little more of this crab cake.
Oh my God, I can't even tell you how excited I am. Oh, I love you. Oh, I can breathe. I can breathe. I think.
The next home cook to try for an apron is Tammy, a retail clerk and mother of 6 from Agassiz, BC.
I believe in my dish. It's different, but it's all me.
I have a real passion for wild game cooking. I love to hunt, and I can support my family without going into a grocery store.
I feel that this is my time, and I feel that I've earned it.
5 years ago, my husband was tragically taken in a workplace accident. I was left with 6 beautiful children that I raise on my own. No matter what life throws at you, you can just keep on trudging forward, and you can finally get to your goal.
Hi there. What's your name?
My name is Tammy.
And what you cooking for us today?
Smoked elk carpaccio.
Interesting. Tammy, what does this dish say about you?
I enjoy the wilderness. My daughter and I hunt, and that is the reason why I chose the elk as my primary protein. I'm a mother of 6 children.
How are they gonna feel if you get in?
I know it's going to be tough, but we've been through worse. My husband was killed in a workplace accident 5 years ago.
You're raising 6 children on your own.
Yes, sir. The last 5 years it's been a challenge.
So you're bringing a lot of strength to this competition.
Yes. I like to be an example for single moms and for widows out there that you can accomplish anything.
Is this a dish that the kids at home would love?
Yes, the kids enjoy it.
Is that right? So you've done
Yes.
this before?
Yes, I have.
When you smoke meat, it can either work out really well or if it's too much, it tastes like an old ashtray.
Yes, sir.
Wow. That's impressive. Who are you doing this for?
I'm doing this for me. When I filled out my application, it said, "What is your ambition in life?" And I had to sit back and I thought, I haven't thought about what my ambition is for years.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This looks very, very beautiful. But why did you choose Elk?
Elk is succulent, it's soft, it's like butter.
Where'd you learn how to plate this way?
I taught myself.
You're a good teacher.
Thank you.
So you have a little bit of crispy basil, pine nuts.
Yes.
A lot of flavor there. What's this sauce?
It is a fig balsamic with a basil-infused olive oil.
It's elegant, full of flavor. It's left me thinking. Tammy, you did something very unique with your dish. There were so many wonderful notes, so many great flavors, and that smoke came through really well. So it's a yes from me.
Thank you.
Tammy, this was the first time I've ever had elk. The way you do it, I'll have it again. It's definitely a yes.
It was incredibly moist, incredibly flavorful. That was absolutely delicious. Come on up here and get your apron, Tammy.
Oh, my Lord.
There we go. Congratulations,
Thank you.
Tammy. Look forward to seeing more of you.
I feel exhilarated. I feel like this huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders, and now I can work for what I want to achieve, which is to be MasterChef Canada.
The first home cook of the day is Lynn, a military veteran from Moncton, New Brunswick.
I've loved cooking my whole life. Other people have to follow recipes and cookbooks, and me, it's all here, and it's mostly there. And people don't expect that of me when they see me. It's like, oh, you can cook? Well, you don't look like you actually eat. So, like, really? You cook? Don't underestimate the little French girl from a small town in northern New Brunswick.
In order to get a white apron, Lynn must impress 2 of the 3 judges.
Hello there. What's your name?
My name is Lynn.
And what are you cooking for us today?
Today I'm making venison, tenderloin with pan-seared foie gras on a celery root puree.
You've got 5 minutes to present that. Lynn, why did you choose that dish?
I grew up very poor, and every fall my dad would go hunting with his friends. Whatever they killed, that was our meat for the winter.
What are you making right now?
That's a ploy. It's a pancake that's made with buckwheat flour, and it's only cooked on one side, and you always throw the first one out for luck. This was eaten at every meal when I was growing up.
Lynn, what do you do for a living?
Actually, sir, I'm a military veteran, and I was injured in the line of duty.
Wow.
I banged my knee up pretty good. I've had 11 knee surgeries. They also told me I'd never be able to walk in heels, but here I am.
Looks like you're moving around pretty good to me.
So why are you here? Why do you want to win this?
The reason I joined the military is because my parents couldn't afford to send me to university, and now it's time to do what I want to do.
Well, Lynn, I tell you, I haven't seen someone put so much and do so much in 5 minutes. Are you sure you can pull it off?
Everybody told me it was impossible for a girl from Edmonton to ever make it on MasterChef.
So you're here to prove them wrong, right?
Yes, I am going to prove them wrong.
Hi there, Lynn.
Hi.
Where did you learn to cook foie gras like that?
I went to a restaurant in Montreal once, and I had it, and by the taste and the texture, that's how I learned how to cook the foie gras.
Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi.
Why do you think people underestimate you?
I second guess myself. That's my biggest weakness.
We can't do that in MasterChef.
No.
Wow, this is very ambitious. So you've been in the military. How long were you there for?
All in all, 17 years.
People still doubt you?
They told me I'd never make it through the military because I was a female.
Wow. Look at that. How did you get all the little holes in there? It's beautiful.
It's just the technique of whipping it and the amount of buckwheat flour you put.
What are you going to say to the doubters if you make it on?
I'm not going to say anything to the doubters. I won't have to. I'll know myself what I did.
Should we huddle?
Her dish was good. Very good. The plate was a bit small, crowded.
The presentation, the flavor.
Did you love her dish, though? You're self-taught, you said, right? Would a white apron take you to the next level, do you think?
It just seems unattainable, so trade just about anything for one of those. I can't believe it. Everybody told me it was impossible. I am going to be Canada's next MasterChef. I will.
Going to the West Coast, people.
The last home cook of the day is David, a concrete worker and family man from Surrey, BC.
I'm on MasterChef Canada, boys.
Where's the judges?
My wife and kids are everything to me. My 4-year-old and my 6-year-old are absolutely everything. I'm a better person because of them.
When Dad cooks, we judge him.
I'm always in competition mode. Even at home, I'm competing. My wife's my high school sweetheart. I've spent more time with her on this earth than without her, and she's a strong supporter. I may be a concrete worker, but my passion, my love, and what makes me happiest is cooking. Hello, chefs.
What's your name?
My name is David.
Hi, David. What dish are you going to be cooking for us?
Black cod, sablefish, and Dungeness crab potato salad.
Wow. So, David, why are you here?
I want to have this opportunity change what I'm currently doing. And I'm a concrete contractor, so I do concrete work. I started doing concrete at 17 years old. I made some poor decisions. I actually didn't finish school. I only have a grade 10 education, so when an opportunity like this came up to compete in something that I absolutely love, at my age, I signed up.
Who inspires you to cook your best?
My wife, my little boys, 4 and 5. They're amazing.
30 seconds. What are you putting on now?
I smoked an egg.
You smoked a hard-boiled egg.
I smoked the yolk.
Hello, David.
Hello, chef.
How you doing?
Very good, thank you.
The presentation is terrific. Really nice. Good sense of style.
Thank you.
Where did you learn to cook cod like that?
I've been cooking it for some time. Yeah, it's very important to get that skin crispy.
It is.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. David, thank you.
Thank you.
Your boys, do they like your food?
They love my food.
Can they eat crab? I'm 4 and 5. And, I think they're still on carrots.
When I eat oysters, I actually hide them because they love eating raw oysters.
Oh, cod's nicely done. Flakes. Smoked egg yolk.
Yes.
This is the miso sauce here?
It is.
Miso, sablefish.
They love each other.
Those are concrete mason hands.
Yes, chef.
And those hands did this. You think working with concrete is your calling in life?
You know, unfortunately, I was young and had no choice.
Is this your time to turn it around, do you think?
This is it. This is validation that I can turn things around.
David, you said you made some poor choices, but clearly Getting married and starting a family were not poor choices, were
No.
they? Can you introduce your family to us, please?
Okay.
Yes. Look, there's a lot of capability there, I think.
All of us?
The presentation, the flavor.
It's nicely done.
What a beautiful family.
Thank you. My wife, Tanis, and this is Nuno. Far end, that's JJ.
JJ, how old are you?
I'm 5. I'm turning 6 in 8 days.
Wow. What do you think of your dad's cooking? Is he better with concrete or with pasta?
Pasta.
Well, let me tell you what I think of what your dad made today. We have tasted a lot of food. It's the best dish I've had so far. Incredible. I've never seen anyone that is a bricklayer or laying cement put food on a plate the way you did it. So elegant. It's a yes for me.
Thank you.
David, you have a beautiful family, and your food is beautiful. So it's a yes from me as well.
Thank you.
JJ, can you come on up here and help me with something?
You're better dressed than us.
We think your dad is an excellent cook. And we'd like you to give him something. Do you think you can go down and give him that?
I think my dad's the best cook in the whole wide world.
Of course, choice to have a family was the best choice, but this has been the best choice in a long time.